There were 480 children in a school. 240 of them were girls. So what was the ratio of the number of girls to the number of boys? So firstly, we will need to find out how many boys are there in order to create this ratio. So based on the information given, I think that's quite straightforward. They give us total children, they give us the girls. So to find the number of boys, I will have to take the total children and subtract away the girls. And that leaves us with 240 boys. Okay. Now the next thing is, look back at the question. They want us to create a ratio. So ratio is to compare a relative proportion between the two groups of people. So they want ratio of girls to the number of boys. So then what we should do is to write down the title of the ratio first, in this case, which is girls to boys. Okay, so girls to boys, make sure you write this down first. So once you have write down the correct title of the ratio, you can then go and write down the numbers under each respective group. So girls, we know there's 240, so you can write down 240 here. Boys, we know it's also 240, just nice. So there you go, you can write that down. Now, once you have this, always simplify your ratio. All right, so ratio always give it in simplest form. Now, in this case, as we can see, there is same number of girls and boys. So to simplify means to divide by the same number, common number on both sides. And that means I can divide by 240 on both sides, and that leaves us with 1:1. So when you have equal number of people for both groups, your simplest ratio is always 1:1. Okay. Now I'll go through one more example. So question 8. In the fish tank, there are 18 fishes. So 12 of them are guppies and the rest are mollies. Find the ratio of guppies to mollies. So again, if you look back at the question, what they require is guppies to mollies. So you can underline or highlight that out first, guppies to mollies. So later on, make sure your title, you have written down guppies to mollies and not the other way around. Okay, you must always read the question and see what ratio they require. So in this case, we should find out how many mollies are there first. So let's go ahead and do that. Altogether, there are 18 fishes, 12 are guppies. So simply do the subtraction to find your number of mollies. So once we have this, we can go on to find the ratio of guppies to the mollies. So write down your title first. You can use G to M. Okay, so this dot we pronounce as 2, T-O. Guppies to mollies. Guppies, I know is 12. Mollies is 6. So we're going to pull down the numbers and write down in the respective columns. And check if you can simplify this. So both numbers can divide by 6. Okay, common factor is 6. So go on to divide by 6 on each side. And that leaves you with 2:1 for the simplest ratio.